What's going on, everybody? We're going to do something a little bit different tonight. We got a new league, road racing, in GT3s. So I got a few minutes until this thing pops. So what I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to load in real quick. And I'm going to try to make a couple modifications to my setup and see if I can get a setup that's good for qualifying. And then we're going to jump into that thing. So let's just do test drive. We're just going to test drive for right now and get into it. And once this starts, I can move, but I need to be stationary. There we go. So now everything's kind of set where it needs to be. I'm going to get into my chat here. Make sure this is all working.
Hello?
What's up, man? You got me?
Hey, yeah, I got you. You got me?
Yeah, I got you. Jumped in before I had my headset on, so sorry if I missed you.
Oh, no, we're good.
You practicing yet?
Yeah, I got the car set up, and, like, display-wise. Running my first few laps here.
So we're Atlanta Dry. Yeah, I just entered a test section. I think I'm gonna just put the fuel down and try to do some qualifying here.
Gotcha. Okay.
I need to put this on GT3.
Some fuel in this display. The session hasn't popped, has it?
No, just a couple minutes.
Oh, okay.
Let's see here. Need to get on my knee board. Switch it to GT3. It looks like a good spot. We'll find out here in just a second. Okay. Alright, so I got 5 gallons in. Blades all the way up. So I don't really need to change that. Oh yeah, my overlays are off. Here, we gotta recenter those real quick. There we go. And that should be good right there. Cool beans. All right, let's get it. I wouldn't be shocked if we get blown out of the water tonight.
No, I would. Track conditions are also opposite of what practice tomorrow will be set like. It's hot early in the morning in this series.
Is it?
In this race, yeah.
All right.
Pit lane speed limit is 45 miles per hour. Your exit's clear. Watch the white line.
I really want to drive into the sunset tomorrow.
Bear with me. I'll just check in this here. Yeah, You said this is opposite of what we're doing?
Yeah, it's 81 degrees and 20% dense fog for this race tonight, and then practice will be Practice tomorrow will be evening cooler temperatures. Just some humidity, a little bit of humidity.
All right.
Yeah, so this will be totally different feel-wise. So the tires, I mean the times might not be what we're gonna run tomorrow. But it'd be nice to ride around other cars. Yeah, I have no expectations. I have no idea.
Yeah, I think some of them are going to be a lot better than we are, but I'd like to just see where we stack up, I guess.
Yeah.
Just seat time, really.
Yeah. Practice length 45 minutes. Qualify 15 minutes. Then a 1 hour race. Okay. Yeah, put us in this chat today. Maybe. Sorry, excuse me. If Christian Parker wanted to join.
Okay, I got feedback in the headset for some. Let's see what that is. That's bad.
I got 45 minutes until the race starts. I'm gonna pop off for a second.
Yep, no worries.
I'll be right back. Yeah.
Okay, first thing, I got feedback. It's killing me. So, but I think we can join the actual session now, so. Okay, let's see here. Yep. Go ahead and register. Get ourselves in there. Okay. Okay. Sometimes this thing takes forever to load. I don't know why. Gotta be something with the server or whatnot. They shut down the Boston one, so now we're connecting to Ohio. Not sure if that has anything to do with anything, but let's see what we got here. 5 gallons of fuel, cool. That's a little low. All seems a little low, but I think that's going to be a good spot there. So if we look at this, I have 5 gallons. So we're gonna do a lap or two and see kind of
Pit exit's clear.
how that plays out. Ooh, I'm too far forward sitting in this vehicle right now. That's for sure. There we go. and I'm right through the whole track. Perfect. Very light without fuel in it. Keep getting this feedback in my headset. It's driving me nuts. Ooh. Man, it's loose. Alright, this feedback's killing me. I have to try to figure that out. I think I'm just getting feedback from the headset here. Let's figure that out before we switch off. Let's see if that's gonna fix it or not. It's like a really big buzzing and cracking. Can't stand that. Not a very good view right now, is it? Oh, and all of our things are all screwed up now. Okay, here we go. That's that. Alright, let's see if we fixed it. All I really did was unplug everything and plug it back in, so we'll see.
Pit exit looks clear.
I gotta remember this thing's gonna be
The leader
light.
has just done a 119.85.
up, guys?
Hey, what's up, man? Rick stepped away for a second, but he'll be back in a minute.
You running any practice for this session?
I'm running right now.
Okay. I noticed that I was running some practice yesterday. The track temperature's pretty high.
Yeah, it is.
Fastest lap for Duran on 19.62.
I guess y'all run quite a few of these GT3 races, haven't you?
Yeah, we've run a handful.
Ooh, 119. Ooh. That's moving.
I can't seem to get below like a 122. Rick said he did a 119 in practice today.
Off the pace.
I can't. I'm like mid 121s is pretty average. Like I've been in the 120s a few times. I think I could do 119s if the temperature was lower. But I could be wrong.
P2.
Yeah, I think he had better conditions than what we're doing right now.
Sector 3 is
Yeah, because I was just loading up a random session, like in the morning time, to practice for that endurance race, and I can instantly tell once I jumped over here with this temperature, you know, I was definitely off a little bit.
Yeah, I'm running it now with like no fuel, like mock qualifying, and it's just all over the place. I can't control it.
Y'all run the Mustang.
Sector 1 is 2.4.
Yeah.
Right side. Still there at your door. Clear. Good job.
Yeah, my goal is to just finish the race, not wreck anybody or not spin myself out, hopefully.
Right?
P3.
What are you driving?
Mustang.
There's an incident
Okay.
in turn 7. We think it might be Jones.
I'd only ever drove the Porsche, and then Rick mentioned y'all was going to run this endurance race, so I started running out. Me and Shu done a 3-hour endurance race a few months ago. That's the only race I've ever done in these cars.
Yeah, the first one we ever did was at the Glen, and it was in the Porsche in the rain, and ever since then we just been doing the Mustang, and it's a lot of fun.
On your right. Still there. Clear.
Okay, Matthew.
You're clear.
125. The guy ahead's last lap time is at 122.57.
I see how these guys are getting this speed, though. If you're following somebody on the straights, you can draft them and make up a ton of time.
For sure. Yeah, I didn't really think about that. That's true.
Right side. Clear, clear.
Did you read the rules for this?
I mean, I did, but there wasn't really a lot of rules.
The only thing that caught my eye, it said
P6.
in the first 30 minutes, like if someone spins out or gets a meatball, they'll throw up to 2 full course yellows.
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of odd for a road course.
Yeah, I guess maybe I guess the only thing I can assume is if they don't have a lot of cars and a lot of people, they just want to make sure people can get back into it and race instead of leave, you know?
They seem to be more about the fun of it. I talked to the owner of the league a little bit, but that 87 league, you can tell they're really green on oval. I don't know why they chose that car to run, but it's unlimited tires, 2 fast repairs, so, and like there's no race control or anything. There's no EOLs. Like when a caution comes out, they just let everybody pit, they clear everybody's blacks, and we just go back to racing.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's fun. Steven's been wanting to run those cars for a while, and I found that. But I was like, you know, we're going to have to be patient because there's going to be a lot of stuff you're not happy with without race control and stuff. I think they plan to eventually get on that. But
Yeah, I don't mind those cars. It's just at certain tracks. Like the short tracks are just so tough to drive that it's not really fun.
7th
they're going
position.
Bristol.
We think P5 has been dead in.
I'll
Turn
run a few laps
1.
this
Okay,
week.
Matthew. Very little fuel left.
The unlimited
In
tire
this
spot
lap.
kills me
In this
because
lap.
every time a caution comes out, even if you're in the lead, like you have to go in and grab tires.
You have to.
Everybody's going.
Yeah, yeah. It just takes that whole strategy out of it.
It does, exactly, yeah.
Sector 1 is 2.1 seconds off the pace.
Okay, I'm back. You guys got me?
Yeah, I got you. Everybody's
Okay.
faster than me, that's for sure. So come out here and put down a good lap.
Uh-oh.
That's half a gallon of fuel left. We're running on fumes, mate. Come into the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap.
Do y'all ever play with like the throttle mapping setting at all?
No, I haven't done that.
I was playing around with it a little bit, like after 7 or 8
being
laps,
validated.
once the
Watch the
tires
track
got a lot of
limits.
heat in them, it was getting
Left
kind of
front,
slick.
94%.
I noticed if I
Left
bumped it
rear,
down 1
96.
notch.
The guy behind has
seemed
just
to
done a
happen.
125.52.
So basically, you're just backing off the aggression of the throttle so that you can continue to drive how you were, and it just not be as squirrely.
Yeah, that's like a less linear, I guess, you know,
Yeah.
progression.
I'm just kind of playing around here with different fuel amounts and seeing what it's going to feel like throughout a run.
What's the longest endurance y'all done? Just those 3-hour ones?
Yeah, just 3 hour.
Yeah, that 10 hours is going to be interesting.
The pit exit is clear.
It's gonna be
Push
long.
now.
There's a new series they got that are 6-hour races, and I think the Spa is coming up. But I just realized I'm gonna be hunting that weekend, so that sucks.
That seems to be a popular track. I've never ran it.
It is. We did a 3-hour there, and it was so much fun. Probably the most fun I've had in a race. Yeah. I don't know. Rick might agree or not. We've had some good tracks and some fun, but I think Spa was amazing.
Oh yeah, I totally agree. Sorry, my mic was muted.
I lose more time there than anywhere else on the track.
Yeah. I'm losing it everywhere, clearly. I'm 3.5 seconds off the leader.
I ain't gonna lie, I've practiced quite a bit.
I have practiced a little bit.
That high track temperatures, like I was telling Matt, I was just throwing up a random like test drive in the mornings. There's a lot more grip.
I have trouble with my race labs. Like, can't find the .exe file or something. It's weird.
They just done an update today and like introduced a new, like the app looks different.
Okay, that might be why.
I think you have to select to like use the new one. It's like a beta. But I was playing around with it a little bit while ago.
We're
Sector
back.
1 is 1.2 off the pace. That's a new fastest lap for Duran, 119.54.
This might be a decent lap for me if I don't screw it up.
Sector 2 is a second off the pace. P5, good lap. That's your quickest today. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace.
I was worried about what time I was getting, not paying attention, overdrove it. Whoa.
Those races y'all been doing are the LMP cars on the track too? Is it like multi-class?
No, they're just GT3s.
Sector 1 is 2.10
I guess that
off
one
the
in
pace.
October is regular multi-class.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if we're low enough iRating, we'll just be in a team.
Clear.
Or split with GT3s.
The one me and Steven done was GT3s and street stocks. That was interesting.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What?
That was the
Yeah.
charity one.
Yeah. Yeah, having to because you're constantly overtaking because they're just so much slower. And they're getting wild, you know, those cars are so loose.
That's 20 minutes to go. B6. Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace. New fastest lap for Duran, 119.46. done at 122.46. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace. Incident in turn 4. It looks like it's Jones and Pence, B7.
Oh, I overdrove that big time.
9 track limits, please, Matthew. Your exit looks clear. Stay behind the line. There's an incident in turn 3. It looks like it's Duran.
Oops. A little wide there.
P8. We think P6 has gone off in turn 1.
Wow, I was just going way too fast through there. I don't know what I was doing.
Gonna invalidate this lap. Track limits.
Overdriving that a
I
little
also
bit.
noticed in the rules it was saying like the pacing speed before the green flag is 35 miles per hour. Sounded like they were pretty strict on that. Said like if you caused a domino effect, they would like ban you from the
15
session.
minutes remaining. 15 minutes to go.
Okay. That's good
Huh.
enough.
I guess.
Alright.
Yeah, they must have a lot of problems with people not even being able to get around the first pace lap or whatever.
Yeah, trying to jump starts.
Yeah, and you always have people trying to like scrub tires and just not paying attention, and you know, one person bumps somebody, and it seems like it causes a major catastrophe.
Sector 1 is 1.4 seconds off the pace.
There's the individuals y'all run, are they fixed setup?
No.
Really? Do y'all like mess with the setup or buy setups or anything?
We've been doing our own.
Really?
Yeah. It's like kind of finding a package that feels good and surviving in the endurance races.
Oh, and surviving. That's the main thing.
Yeah, so have it, just care about it being comfortable
Still there, door.
and easy to drive.
Yeah.
Clear.
You're a second off the pace in sector 2. You're a second down in sector 3.
Oh, I can't drive anymore. It's like it's getting hotter and slicker out here.
Okay, Matthew, we need to watch these track limits. Incident in turn 4. We think it might be Duran.
I stank. What do we got? 12 minutes still of practice.
You're all clear. Stay behind the line.
Do you run setups, Chris, or are you just like picking medium, high, low, down force, whatever the track you think is best?
I'll be honest with you, Matt. I've never messed with any of that. Like I said, most of the road I done before I started racing the oval with Roughneck was just the GR86s. Me and Steven done that one endurance race in these, and I just always just the fixed setup. I didn't even know you could choose like different.
So you're telling me you're whipping my ass right now with the fixed setup?
I've never touched any of that stuff. Like I said, dude, to be fair, I've probably run 100 laps here. I wanted to be able to run it and like kind of be second nature, because I didn't want to hop in here. I didn't want to ask y'all to run in this endurance race coming up and then like wipe out or, you know, crash the car. That would really suck.
Yeah, please don't do that.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, that would suck. Get 5 or 6 hours in and have an hour of
There's an
required
incident
repairs.
in turn 1. It looks like
Yeah, but you know what? I mean,
there's an incident
it
in
happens.
turn
It's
2.
racing,
Oh,
and
yeah.
like we try not to beat each other up about it, but we also are more concerned with being safe than being fast.
Absolutely, yep. That was one mistake I made in that race me and Steven done, and I mean, it was always on my mind, but he done great. I think he accidentally rear-ended somebody on the start because they checked up, but other than that, he was pretty much flawless. And I think I ended up spinning around 3 times because I got to pushing for times like an idiot instead of just, you know,
Sector 1 is 4.3 seconds off the pace.
That's definitely the name of the game, consistency.
Yeah, we found even in just the 3 hours, like you can rip off a top 5 easy if you just don't have any issues.
Exactly, yeah, I'm sure that means a lot.
P8.
Yeah, and it's not like a league race, like,
Sector
well, I
two,
got
second off the
DNF,
pace.
I'm just going to quit. You know, when you still got 9 hours
Alright,
to
Matthew,
go.
10 minutes to go.
Yeah,
There's
right.
10 minutes left.
Or, you know, if you're 5 hours in, you're just going to be 20 laps down.
I've gotten to the point where I can build setups and they're pretty comfortable.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe it's just my racecraft or something. I'm just not super fast.
It's crazy how fast some people are at this game, man. I watched a track out on YouTube. A guy was on a 116, but Somebody
Damn.
asked in the comments, like, is that the old GT3 cars or the new ones? He was like, I can't imagine anybody doing a
Legs are
116
in for
with
repairs
like
when
the
we
new
called in
build.
by the stewards.
Yeah, I
mean,
did
don't
a
get me
one.
wrong.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, don't get me wrong. I know there's guys that are way, way, way faster than I am, but like 4 seconds, that's
Yeah.
yeah. I think 119s is about pretty good around here.
I ran a 119, but it might have been in different conditions because I'm having a hard time getting it right now.
I would say so. Like I said, I was just throwing up a random morning one, and I was getting like 120.0s over and over and over, but I was just trying to go for consistency because I knew that, I just wanted that mindset. I knew 119s would come if I just kept practicing, but then I started jumping in here, and I was instantly like, oh man, I'm a full second easy.
It's
Yeah.
hot and slick right now.
Yeah.
Well, even the leader is only a 119.5. So
Oh, okay. That makes me feel better.
yeah, and he's at 2600. So he's not like pro, but he's definitely better than we are.
I struggle with that I rating once I do get kind of an itch to do some officials. I hover around that 1600, so I have a hard time getting past that. I get in there with faster guys, and end up pushing and spinning out and hurting my
There's
I
traffic
rating
on
and
the
safety
exit,
rating
keep
and
them
everything
tight.
else.
Yeah.
It's
I do the
turn
same thing.
1. Looks like it's
It just
Mostly
takes
with
so
like
much practice
ovals.
Oh yeah. Yeah, those officials can be tough. And a road course, it takes so long to learn it. I just don't. I
I
will burn
agree.
myself out. I'm not willing to put in the time. That's why I haven't joined like a league like this, kind of doing it
There's an
full time.
incident in Zone 5.
I feel like
Looks
we learn them faster
ruins.
now. I've noticed.
Yeah,
Once
once
I
you
learned a
get
few, I
once
can
you get
just-
used to
It's
it,
like
like
it's
once you're
Stevens.
used to racing in these things, you just kind of, I don't know, you pick up on it a lot faster. Plus, or the Race Labs track map obviously helps when you're first starting.
Yeah, I can see that for sure. Like the more you do it, absolutely.
But all of these tracks we're running are all new for me. You know what I mean? And so what I'll do is I'll go into a practice session and I'll run, depending on the track, I'll run either the low, medium, or high downforce, depending on kind of what I think the car might need. And I start with that as like my basis. And then I'll run like 10, 15 laps before I even start messing with the setup because I need to learn the track first. And then I'll start going with setup. After we're done with this, Chris, I'll share the setup that we have right now. Are you running it right now, Rick?
Yeah.
Incident
Okay.
in Zone
So-
5.
I've taken some wing out of it, but I'm gonna put it back in because it felt way better that way.
Yeah, when it's hot, dude, you gotta have all of the wing you can get.
Yeah.
So
So
this-
I'm setting it back.
This Mustang's a little different, we've found, than like the Porsche because you have the difference of a
Sector
a
1 is
rear
1.8
engine to a front
seconds
engine.
Off the pace.
Yeah.
So you need like more front brake, you need more rear downforce because there's not as much weight, and so it's just like learning the different car. But yeah, I'd be interested to see what you can run like on this setup and how you think it feels.
Yeah, definitely shoot it over, man. I'll start running it since, I guess that's what, or I'm sure to be close to what we're going to run in October.
It's probably what we're gonna run unless we can, I might tweak on it a little bit, but also, I'm looking for feedback. So if you can be like,
Sector 2
yeah,
is
it's great,
1.5
except
off the
like,
pace.
it's sliding here, sliding there, then maybe I can try to work on that a little bit.
5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Yeah.
Sector 3 is 0.42 off the pace. Sector 1 is 1.1 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. That's your fastest lap today. You're currently 2.7 seconds off the pace. Your lap time was at 1:22.14. Sector 1 is 1.7 seconds off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace. We need to watch the track limits. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
What brake pads are y'all running?
Turn 4. It looks like Cunningham.
High. I think like 57.
Okay. So it was 53 for like the fixed setup. I bumped it up to 54. That seemed to help with not spinning out. Maybe I should bump it up some more.
Yeah, so that's another thing with the front engine. It can handle a little bit more front brake because there's a lot of weight up there. It's not going to automatically start sliding.
I have a tendency to stay on the brakes a little too, like trying to trail brake really deep into the turn.
That's a natural tendency when you start because you see like people doing it and you hear about it and learn it and then you just like kind of over exaggerate it a little bit.
So that 87 League, they will have like no assist. You have to use the clutch.
2.7.
Oh, man.
They're going to run Watkins Glen.
Oh hell no!
That'll be something.
I've done a few laps, and I haven't ever done like a whole lot of that heel toe type braking. It's different for sure. The car honestly didn't feel as bad as what I thought it would there, road course.
It's also probably a hell of a lot slower than modern vehicles.
It is, and those cars have like bias
Check
flat
the
tires.
flags
They
out, P9.
wrinkle a lot, so they have tons of straight line grip. Like, you know, if the car's pointed straight, it doesn't spin. Like once you get some heat in the tires.
Yeah,
As long as you're
that's
just
wild.
That's
pacing.
the end of the session. P9.
We ran Daytona last week. You have to like save tires at Daytona.
Wow.
You have to back off in the turns, and there's no restrictor plates. You can run like 220 in draft.
Yeah, that is fun. I remember that. All right, now for the longest qualifying session ever.
Yeah.
Oh, we're all out here together. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Put a little more.
No, you're not out. You're not all out there together, are you? It's just
Yep.
on the map.
No, it's an open qualifying. Like I'm going out behind somebody now.
Oh, it's like for real. Okay.
Okay, put a little bit of gas in it.
Okay, let's see. Let's go garage.
They were going to do that in the 87 series, and I spoke up and was like, "That's a bad idea, guys."
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I don't like doing open qualifying on an oval.
I like it here though. It's kind of nice. You can start some shit before the race even hits the green flag.
Yeah, well, not that though, but you could draft
It's
people.
now 1:26
That too.
Fahrenheit.
Oh yeah,
Your
if you
exit's
wanted
clear.
to be at
Don't
the
cross
top,
the white line. Okay, Matthew, we've got 13 minutes to settle up.
especially if you got guys working together.
Well, as far as our setup goes, Rick, if you're going down on the wing, and we get, you know, the kind of weather I think we're gonna get for the actual race, we can definitely bump it down.
Yeah, 7 feels a little too slippy slidey for me, and you can't go flat on turn 12 with it. It's a little it feels weird and oversteery at a 7 wing to me.
Right. And but that could be track temperature. You know, take 30 degrees out of the track, and it might feel great.
Yeah, it's worth a shot for sure.
We'll see how it goes.
To make some changes as the race goes on. I mean,
We
I
can. It
wouldn't be
costs a
afraid.
little bit of time, but we certainly can
yeah,
as the sun goes
it helps
down.
us out though.
This like turn 4 down the hill, the little S. I mean, I can hold it wide open with the track temperature here, but it was a lot easier like in the morning time.
Yeah. Oh, messing up.
Y'all got me interested now or intrigued about messing with the setup. It sounds like something fun to play around with.
Yeah. It's something we've developed over time, and I think for some races we've had some really nice handling cars. Spa being one of them.
Spa was amazing.
Yeah. I also thought Imola was a pretty good car.
Yep.
We just had some
Bad
things
luck.
happen.
Yep.
Takes a whole lot of luck, that's for sure. Jeez, God.
The leader has just done a 121.65.
You running monitors, Rick, or VR?
The leader's just
Hold on, let me get this lap.
119.69.
Sure.
So the thing with Rick is when he's driving, especially qualifying and stuff, you got to give him radio silence.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I get it.
Oh shoot.
Watch these track limits, please, Matthew.
Yeah, I've just learned when he's doing that, or when he's racing close to somebody, you know, just let him race.
Yeah, I got issues. I'm on monitors.
That's not a bad idea, man. It's such a good time to like hang with friends, like when we're racing roughneck and stuff.
Oh yeah.
You know, we get caught up like
The guy
bullshit and
behind
stuff,
has
and
just done
still
a
make a mistake.
125.86.
Right.
But that's also oval racing, you know, it's different, man. This is like takes just so much more concentration and work, you know.
Yeah. I'm a clown in roughneck some nights.
It's a good time for sure.
What the hell were we racing in the other night where you were just going off on freaking, I don't know what it was, into windows and stuff. What was that we were racing?
Just these nuts jokes.
Pretty much.
It's all the
yeah.
ones I save for Dougie.
And nobody was getting it either.
Yeah. I was like, y'all been to Smattadaddies? And they're like, Arby's is the best.
Yeah, and you're like, bud?
Uh-huh.
And even after like 3 of them, they still weren't figuring out what was going on.
P7. Incident in the S's. It looks like Nicholas. Fastest lap for Duran, 119.49. That's your best lap in the session. You're now 2.7 seconds off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace. Yellow flag. Looks like P4 has binned it in. Turn 5. You're a second off in Sector 1. The guy ahead's lap time is 121.77. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace. There's an incident in turn 12. There's an incident in turn 4. It looks like it's Adila. Okay, Matthew, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. Good lap. That's your best in the session. That lap time was 122.00.
See if these guys are still running. Yep, he's still driving around. Okay. I'll take a break right quick before we get to the actual race. Ugh.
Oh, gonna get a toe off you, Chris.
Heck yeah.
Oh, it's tense. 2 tenths.
I fucked that all up.
I lost it all through there too.
I was nervous about getting any way and messing you up because I was out on cold tires.
Oh, pop the curb there.
Oh man, it's terrible.
Thanks, Casey.
That would have been my lap, but I went off track earlier. I don't think I have enough fuel to go again.
I knew what you meant. No problem.
So once again, you have to forgive my ignorance. Are you like, you're changing to a qualifying setup to qualify?
I just took all the fuel out of it. I had like 14 liters, 8 liters. Enough for like 3 laps or so. But the open qualifying changes things.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of times, Chris, I'll have a different setup made and just for qualifying. And a lot of times it is just take the fuel out, maybe put a little bit more wing into it to compensate for the lack of weight in the back. But yeah, it's not too different, but I mean, you know, anything that can give you a slight advantage, you got to use.
Heck yeah. That's a 119 for sure. Oh, I mean, not a 119, a 120, what I'm thinking.
Well, that's my time.
Ooh, they only
Not very
let you
good.
have 17 and a half gallons.
Ooh.
I guess that way you can't run the whole hour.
Yeah, I guess so.
What does this car hold? What's the full tank?
29.1.
Oh wow, yeah, that's quite a difference.
Well, looking at times, like me and Rick are real close. Chris, you got some good laps.
That last one that's the fastest I've done in these conditions, for sure.
Yeah, that's a good lap.
So I guess this is just 1 hour, I think, instead of
Yeah.
a set minute. Okay.
Yep, just 1 hour. That's how they do it in real life too. It's weird. Like there's a Mustang Challenge one I saw before, not IMSA race, it like IRL, and it was like a 45-minute race, and it had like 2 full course cautions because people got stuck in the gravel. So I think they literally raced a collective of about 18 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah, it
that
was-
would suck.
It was kind of boring, yeah. It was like not, and as a competitor, I would hate that too because, you know, if you
Yeah,
don't
for
qualify up
sure.
front, you don't have the opportunity to do anything.
I don't know if you read the rules, Rick, and I don't know if this is something they're actually doing, but in the rules it states in the first 30 minutes they will do up to 2 full course yellows.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
If someone, I can't remember exactly how it worded, like spun out or got a meatball and had a toe, or
Gotcha.
it's that if the
Okay.
admins noticed it. So I guess there's not actually race control.
Gotcha. Okay.
So if the admins are in it and they want a second chance, they'll throw caution.
Yeah.
Some admin privileges.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds
Towards
awesome
the
though.
end of the
I've never been in
session,
a
P9.
road course with cautions.
No, me neither.
It'd be interesting.
I just
I'll
watched a race
survive.
today that had too many of them. That's for damn sure.
Oh man, that was hard to watch.
It was stupid, especially towards the end. It was pissing me off. It's like, stop throwing fucking yellows. They're getting it rolling. Like, you got to give them time. They got 3 minutes until they get back there,
Re-rack them.
and they just want to re-rack. Yeah, because they want that exciting turn one.
You talking about NASCAR?
Yeah, they were at the Glen this week.
Oh yeah, I've seen some like reels on Instagram.
90 seconds.
I think somebody like missed a turn and ran through a barrier or something maybe. That was in like practice, I guess, earlier.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Dang.
You see, William Byron ended up on top of Keselowski, I think it was.
Just
Like,
quick
his
announcement
wheel
for
was
all.
in his door, his window,
The first
his driver
30
window.
minutes, we're only allowing 2 yellow flags. After 30 minutes, there is no yellow flags. If you crash, you crash.
Oh, I should have started from the pits. We get a yellow.
60
Right.
seconds.
Oh well. Won't learn anything that way.
Yeah, and we don't want to do that in the 10 hour either. So here we go. We're here to learn. Trying to find Chris. Where are you at? You must be in like 2 cars in front of me. 3 cars in front of me.
Let's see, I'm in 5th, you're in 9th. Yeah,
You number.
Okay,
number
yeah,
10.
yeah.
Yeah, number 10.
Yeah. I don't know what number I am, actually.
199.
199.
sick. All right. I asked for 19, 91, or 199, so I guess everything else is taken.
10 seconds.
I didn't ask for a number in this series. I didn't think nothing about it. Probably should have.
Car number 78, P9.
So if it stays green, it's just going to be one stop, I guess.
Yep.
Yep. I mean, it'll be 1 stop anyway.
I'm not gonna get tires.
I think they brought it down
Get
enough to where
ready.
even
Follow
if we
car
had
number
cautions,
710.
you couldn't save enough to not have to pit.
There's only one set of tires, too. So
I don't think I'm getting any. I don't know if
Race
that's the
car
right
speed
move.
is 51
Feels
miles
like the
per
right
hour.
move.
you mean even when you go in for fuel?
Okay.
Yeah, even when you go into fuel, if it's only 1 hour, you
not
may
enough
not
tire
even
wear.
need tires.
Okay.
But the thing is, Rick, I think you're gonna spend. Well, I don't know, because you're only gonna
I
need
take
about
care of it.
30 to 35% of a fuel load.
Yeah, you can have a short pit stop.
You could, yeah.
That's
I
gonna be
know
my
some-
strategy. Y'all try something different. We'll see what's best. We're all
Seems like it
starting
takes
here.
longer to put tires and fuel in this car than it does like the.
I think
trucks.
they only do one at a time, so it's like fuel then
Ah,
tires.
Okay, I was wondering why it took so long.
Yeah,
That
it
makes
takes
sense.
long.
It's like safety thing in IMSA.
Right. So much for the 35 mile per hour.
Yeah, what the hell is this?
Just following the pace car.
Oh, look who it is. We're all pretty close together.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems decently competitive. I was afraid that
Yeah.
everybody was just going to be crazy fast.
Carlos loaded up.
Yeah, did you see that, Jim?
Yeah, he exploded.
I know. Shot straight up in the air.
So the admins in this league will carry
did
a
again.
full conversation on in the damn race chat.
Who is that?
Isn't that fun?
Carlos.
Yeah, they do it every Tuesday night.
Is that Silos?
Yeah, I noticed they don't have Discord channels,
You need to
so
close the gap to the guy ahead.
And
Guess they just do it on here.
requested one, and they said they would, and it's crazy like how green they are. Like they put up a hosted race a week before the season started, and it's like counting towards the points. And I told them like, you know, could they adjust it? And they never have. It's a mess, to be honest. But
yeah, it's just for fun. Yeah.
Fun league.
Yeah.
Yep.
You need to catch up to the guy ahead. All right, Matthew, here we go. Go, go, go.
Left side. Clear. Left side. Clear.
There's an incident in turn 4. We think it might be Nicholas.
We had a little
And
carnage
Lofi.
behind.
Ooh, it was tight through there. Did you see that?
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, my spotter said something about an incident somewhere.
Maybe I got too much wing in it.
Oh, I screwed that one up.
The leader has just done a 120.07. You're reeling 8th place. In the gap is now 0.6. Okay, Matthew, we think our refueling window will open after 25 minutes and closes at about 39 minutes. New fastest lap for Dura, 120.05. That's your quickest lap in this session.
Stable. Back it up a little bit.
Yeah. I feel like I'm trying to drive harder just to keep up, and I shouldn't be doing that.
I'm getting eaten alive on the straightaway.
Yeah, I see that.
You're reeling 8th place. In the gap is 0.7. That's a new fastest lap.
I got
for
better pace than the two in front of me. It's just so hard to
119.93.
pass. I don't want to get aggressive and wreck nobody.
Yeah.
Went way wide right there. Damn.
P9.
So if we take wing out of it, Rick, we're just gonna have to back up the corners even more.
Yeah, I don't know.
Can you adjust that near the
The
pit
gap
stop?
to Baldwin.
Yeah.
It is now 0.8.
Costs a little bit of time.
Yeah, yeah. Just gonna say, it just takes a little time.
Oh man, feels like trash. Might want those tires.
Oh.
Okay, Matthew, you've just cut the track. The gap in front is now 1.0. gap to Baldwin ahead is now 1.3.
I feel like I'm just embracing the slide now.
I've backed it up. It seems a little faster now. I think my tires were hot from pushing too hard.
Yeah.
The gap to Baldwin in front is now 1.6.
It is hot and slick.
Heck yeah, it is.
That's your fastest lap.
Somebody took out a whole mess of cones.
Oh, that stinks.
Yeah, you're definitely doing better here, Rick. You're catching those guys. I'm just kind of holding pace.
Yeah, this Mustang, it takes me a few laps before I can get settled in. I don't know if I get the tires up to temperature correctly or what, but I get paced later in a run.
How many of these cars have y'all tried?
There's an incident in turn one. You think
Seriously,
it might
just the
be
Porsche
Cunningham?
and this one. And I also have the Lamborghini.
Incident in turn 2. It looks like Cunningham.
Yeah, I went with the Porsche originally, but honestly, I think I like this better.
Yeah, it's great. I like it. I'm used to it now. It was a bit of a shock at first.
Yeah. Okay, dude, come on. Jeez. Yeah, I will be coming up on a lap car pretty quick. He's pretty slow.
The gap to Baldwin
Damn it,
ahead is
a
now
lot about
2.6
wrecked.
seconds.
And not help me. Caught him at a weird spot.
Yeah, I caught him a lot quicker than I thought I was going to. I about rear-ended him.
All right, Matthew, the next car is a lap behind.
That cost too much time.
Yeah, he was in the way.
Thanks, Jim.
lap to Baldwin. Ahead is now 2.8 seconds.
Having an open track makes a big difference, man. I'm not comfortable following right behind somebody.
Oh yeah, I like that.
I think I'm starting to lose you guys, but I'm still gapping the group of 4 behind me, so
2.8.
not the end of the world.
That lap was at 122.16. The gap in front is now 3.4.
Showing 8 laps left in fuel.
You've got half your fuel left.
Got 12 laps, 16 minutes till I'm empty.
I got 16 and a half minutes.
As soon as I cross 30 minutes, though, I'm going in.
You getting tires?
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking not. I know 45-minute races and officials, you don't want to get tires. So, thinking 15 more minutes, not going to be a big deal, right?
I don't think so.
You cut the track. Keep it nice and
I
tidy.
don't know.
No, and I mean, as slow as it is to change tires, that's a big gap to make up for sure.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, is I'm showing that I need like 14 gallons of a possible 17. So, man, I just don't know if that's going to be enough time to make it worth getting tires.
The gap to Baldwin. Ahead is now 4.2 seconds.
Fuel for me.
Maybe because we're slow.
I ain't burning that much more.
Not pushing as hard? I don't. Maybe I don't know.
I'm using race laps, just like the average laps. Yeah, I
Definitely
don't
pushed
know.
too hard.
Let's see. Let's see what iRacing says.
Definitely pushed too hard in the beginning.
Yeah, iRacing saying I've only got 6.5 laps left.
Dang, I got 11.
Yeah, I got
Well,
11 too.
Yeah.
How much fuel did you start with?
I didn't pay no attention. Let me see here. 17.4 gallons, I think.
All right, you're just using a lot of it, I guess.
I might not make it to 30 minutes.
Oh no.
It's gonna suck.
Definitely don't get tires then.
I wonder. So we need to, when we do practice tomorrow, we need to take that into consideration and see if that's a thing that your driving style is going to do, because that's definitely going to change your driving time and how long you can go on a run.
Yeah. We'll work out the kinks tomorrow. Figure out what's going on.
Yeah, because most of the races we do, because they're 3 hours, and we can do almost exactly an hour just the way we're driving.
Right. Man, this guy behind me is keeping me honest. I can't make any mistakes.
Yeah,
I'm just
I
all
can't
over
keep
the
up with him.
Well, I guess Rick, since we're on the same setup, I'm gonna get tires, and you don't
Okay.
get tires, and then we'll just kind of see how it goes.
All right.
I wonder if the setup
Gap
has
to
anything to do with the
P8
fuel
ahead is
savings.
increasing. It's now
Could too.
6.7 seconds.
I wouldn't think that much, just suspension and aero, but I guess
Well,
you never know.
yeah, you're definitely on a short run kind of setup, unfixed.
Right, okay.
Oh yeah, I might not have started you with the correct amount of fuel. I don't know.
My little race lap thing is showing like the max amount is 17.4. Let's see if I do max. Yeah, it's 17.4 for sure.
I'm definitely losing y'all now.
Yeah, it's in 62.
Okay, Matthew.
I guess
you're
I'm in
reeling
lead.
Baldwin
I have
in.
mine
The
in
gap's
metric
now
system right now,
6.4
so
seconds.
I guess my info is not that helpful.
Yeah, I guess I need to
Shut
be on
that.
that same setup tomorrow. That way we can see if there's that big of a difference if we're all on the same setup.
Yeah. This isn't fuel. This isn't full fuel. They have it set to like
Oh,
a
yeah.
2/3.
Yeah. Man, I guess fixed setup on oval. You really want to set up at the same fuel.
You've just done a
Yeah.
22.06.
Or I mean open setup, not fixed. Jeez.
Yeah, at the end of a longer race, sometimes you can save a whole pit stop in time
Wow, that's crazy.
by saving gas. Not in the 3-hour sessions though, but
I
maybe in
like
the
those
10
fuel
hour.
runs, they're fun.
The gap to Baldwin
Something
ahead is
different.
increasing.
Yeah.
It's now 6.9 seconds.
They said Ace got mad because like Steven pushed me to the wind in Texas.
Yeah.
And he was like, "You shouldn't be able to do that."
No, he's only sad because he got second.
And I'm like, "Man, it's teamwork, dude."
Yeah. Alright. Don't allow that. You just can't allow teams anymore.
Exactly. Yeah.
Even though I gotta say, race against the foothills guys, oh my god,
Those guys are dicks.
it's always a problem.
I hear that a lot. That's the reason that I told him
Behind
I
us
didn't want to be an
now,
admin
3.5
anymore. I
seconds.
was damned if I do
Laps
and damned if I
behind.
don't. Like whatever. I'm over. I just want to race. Too much drama.
You don't have to be an admin for the drama in that league.
No, you absolutely don't. And being an admin makes it 10 times worse, especially when your teammates are caught up in most of the drama. And you're like,
Or everybody that beats him is obviously cheating.
Yep, I got accused of that when I quit racing for a few races. Whatever, believe whatever you want.
I can't find any evidence of cheating. I've never
From
known anyone
anyone.
to cheat, but I have gotten my ass kicked many times.
Yep, well, when they asked my opinion on all that Merrick, Watchhorn and all that, I was like, I don't think they're cheating, but they had watched a lot more video and replays than I did, so.
10 minutes of fuel remaining.
There's people that are insanely good at this game.
Yep.
And Merrick's one of them.
Oh That's why I try to tell them. I'm like, have you never been in an official before?
And I still race Cannonball on Fridays with them, and Merrick's cool, dude. I mean, every race about an hour before it pops, he sends me his setup. This is my gear ratio. This is my, this is my steering ratio. This is what I'm doing, and I'm like, thanks, bud.
Yep. Plus,
Now
just like
he's
Kine,
crazy, but
Kine's not the fastest guy, but dude, like the strategy, they have that down. I mean, they put in so much practice. They nail it a lot as far as like fuel and stuff.
That's the thing that's
Yeah.
crazy. Like Merrick will be like, he's like, set your brake bias on 53 and then turn it down all 3 clicks, and then like if you're gonna pit, go up 6 clicks, and and I'm like 50. So you're racing at 50? He's like, yeah. I'm like, Jesus, man.
Yeah, that's wild. Well, that was like when they accused Andrew of cheating because he hung out with him a little bit. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
you can watch the replay and see why he got the podium. Like, he smoked his tires in the last 20 laps. He came out and went ham. Like, I don't understand why you think he should cheat.
Everyone going to the pits?
Oh shit.
Who went in?
Stay
Oh,
between
that's
the
one guy.
lines, please, Matthew.
We're not quite halfway.
I wonder if they're banking on a caution.
The car in front of
It's
us
not
is
going to happen
car number
anymore.
7.
We're at 30 minutes almost.
Well, if we're at a caution, we do. I'm getting tires. I
I
think.
gotta go down this lap.
Tell me when you're going, Rick.
Okay.
I've fallen off so hard on my time, dude. It's crazy.
We're at 26 minutes into the race, so I can't go yet.
The guy ahead is
Or could
Baldwin,
I?
car
We could do
number
34 minutes or
199,
something.
and their rating is
Couldn't remember.
1.6.
Hey Casey, I'll be pitting this time by, bud. I don't know if that's smart, but I didn't want to just mar up the road in front of this guy.
Might be able to make it. I don't know. I have a lot of extra time.
I still got 7 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, I might overfield the car if I just want to hit a 30-minute target.
Somebody just aged it more.
Pit window is open. The
Always
captain
put an
is
extra
out.
gallon in
Is
it too,
now
just in case you
11
got to run that extra lap.
I got it. Thank you. Learned my lesson.
Yeah.
P8. We've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
I didn't take tires. My front right was on 90%. That's the only one I got to glance down at.
Okay. Tire saving might be a strategy for this race.
The gap
Too late
to
for me, though.
P5. Ahead is increasing.
Went so
Way
early
too
in.
late for me.
13 seconds.
Yeah. I guess you could change just fronts. Which ones were most worn for you, Chris?
Let me get it straight here, I'll tell you. So I'm just looking at like the very inside number here. We can make this turn. So left front's 92, right front's 90. Left rear's 87 and right rear's 89.
See, that's the case right there for not taking tires.
Stay on it. This isn't over yet. 6th place.
Glad y'all said that. I definitely would have took tires.
We've been pretty good with strategy, I think. That's been
Yeah.
our strength.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, Matthew.
That's
Gone out
probably
of track
better than
limits. Keep it between the lines.
being fast and
Estimate
having
you've
a
got
turbo
5
strategy,
minutes of
to be
fuel
honest.
remaining.
I'm not a good driver, but I'm a good crew chief and engineer.
I'm really good at algebra if all our calculators break.
The leader, Duran.
All right, I got a low
That's a
fuel
joke.
warning
Is
now.
14 seconds.
I got 3 laps left. Yeah, we could pit this lap and make it.
man, I guess I need to ease up a little.
I'll go one more.
Yeah, one more is fine.
Half distance. We estimate.
Take advantage of this
4 minutes
empty
fuel
car.
remaining. Green, car number 325.
I'm not, my lap times suck right now.
I'm getting faster laps.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's telling me I need 0.16 of a gallon to finish.
You could say that.
You can save it.
Yeah.
Lift and coast. It's weird though. You might not have started with full fuel. Or how far are you revving the car? Going past the
Well,
blue?
there's no way that you started
Okay.
with full fuel, because if you had to pit like 5 minutes ago, and it's saying you only need like 0.1, so like you clearly have more fuel now than you did, because you're about to go 34 minutes. You know, like that's not.
Yeah.
Oh dang, you can just change one tire. I don't want that.
Yeah, that's not a good strat.
The gap to P3 ahead is increasing. It's now
At the
7.1
Austin,
seconds.
Texas World Endurance race, Ferrari kept doing that. They were changing like their left rear, and that was it.
Well, I guess if it works.
They're
I
using,
watch
like-
a lot of road racing.
We just had a warning for cutting
I watched a
the
little
track.
bit, yeah.
Watch your speed. The pit lane speed limit is 45 miles per hour.
Did you pit, Rick?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm in too.
300 feet. 100 feet. Front left, 79%. Left rear, 86.
%, right front was the worst.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit.
Oh, Chris
The tires
Parker
are
behind
cold,
me.
Watch out.
Scared me.
Okay, Matthew. The next car is car number 7.
Just
Uh,
knows that
I-
they can get nasty sometimes.
I'll yield when you get to me, okay?
Oh no, you're fine.
Well, when you make your lunch.
It's crazy to me how different the tires feel, but it's only 15% wear.
Dura, car number 6, is now in the lead.
Yeah, that always amazes me in some of the oval cars, like just what 5% or 10% feels like.
Oh gosh, that was terrible.
Yeah, if I stay behind you, I can probably save enough. I'm up to like, I need 0.2 gallons now, so it's getting
Oh, nice. Okay. That is a strategy for saving fuel, especially at places like Daytona, if you can get a friendly team in the same
yeah.
split.
That's a track I need to learn. I've never run the infield.
I think this league goes here. We should definitely go there because Daytona 24 is on my iRacing bucket list.
Oh, that'd be awesome. I think Daytona's next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to try something like that. I just can't
It's
get
getting
guys to
closer. The
commit.
gap's now 8.8.
Dale Earnhardt did
seconds.
it. That's to be inspiring enough for everyone.
Yeah.
Who at Steven's interested? Yeah, I invited him to come tomorrow.
He was wanting to run this really bad, but he's on call that week, so he's like, I would hate to sign up and get caught in and not be able to run my like
That's
the
fair.
required amount of laps. Which I was like, well, I could just log in and run yours. And he's like, it's not that big of a deal.
That is true. I think 3 drivers will be the sweet spot for the 10-hour.
Yeah.
But for anything more, I'm fine with 4 people.
Well, you know, I was trying to, like, at first, I was
Left side.
hoping, like,
Clear,
I'd be
clear,
Williams,
clear.
you know, I'm like, hell, guys, let's do an endurance race for a team. Just can't get them to commit, so.
Good team bonding exercise.
That same freaking white car. Who is that? Jim Cunningham. Man alive. That's twice I had to pass him, and twice he's just held me up.
He's an admin too, and I've ran 387 races with him so far, and it's a shit show. He's like always in the way, blinking. He blinks like crazy, and just stays on track, like never moves.
Oh, someone went off there.
Oh, that's bad.
Man, it's just getting
I'm in
worse.
trouble.
I don't know what the difference is. It's crazy. I'm almost up to 3 gallons now.
Yeah, I don't understand. How many gallons did it put in the car?
It filled it up. I watched the fuel bar. The
Weird.
17.4.
Is that the gear ratio maybe? I don't know.
You know, this being open, I'm sure most of the guys, especially the faster ones, are not running to fix that up.
Yeah. Really for us, we're tuning the car to feel comfortable, not necessarily to the track.
Yeah.
So we have a generic setup we don't have. It's useful at pretty much anywhere. Been able to run pretty good. I ran pretty good at Indy with this setup. Just a little
Yeah,
mean change.
Being comfortable is really number one in my book. Yep, I have to pit again. It is what it is.
Make way for a
The gap
caution.
to P10 behind is now 7.
My understanding was they would only throw those for the first 30 minutes.
Okay.
The way I read the rules, but
That's what dude said when we were sitting on the grid too. So
Oh, okay.
I don't think we're gonna get one.
Now you won't lose that much time with a splash and go. Good practice.
yeah, for sure. That's why, I mean, that's really the reason I ran this. Just to get more comfortable.
I've never raced here before. It's
No,
for
me
like
neither.
the production car challenge.
Oh shit. That's great.
Pay attention to track limits, please, Matthew.
Just trying to do too much, man.
Shoot, you're talking about getting out of my way. That has not been necessary, sir.
Yeah, let me know where you're catching me though. Maybe tomorrow. We should do some pit parties too. We're gonna be driving into the sunset tomorrow night. And I set the time because 4 hours of the race we're gonna do is in the dark.
Where did you find that information out?
It's based off the real life event. So the real life event takes place from noon to 10 p.m. The sun sets at around 7.
That makes sense, because I looked forever to try to, you know, I mean, I looked everywhere to try to find some information. Didn't find much.
The rain is gonna be that wild card.
Yeah,
I'll have to practice that too, just in case.
not a terrible idea.
The gap to 10th position behind is now
Well, there you go,
7.4.
get the best of me, Rick.
Incident in the S's. Looks like it's
Ah.
Barker.
Lose it through there?
Yep.
I've done that.
20 minutes.
Oh man, this league will be great for us. Do some casual racing.
Yeah.
Sure.
Compare our pace.
Yeah. I guess y'all know Daytona, don't you?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I'm really good there.
The guy in front is
Really comfortable
Barker,
there, I
car
should say.
number 10,
I love
C
Daytona.
license, and their rating is
What's up, Jason?
1.9. You're reeling Barker in. The gap
You know what
is
track is really
7.6.
close to it that I hate though? Charlotte.
Really?
That's Charlotte Roval. It's just, I don't know why, but the infield is just so slick.
I hear a lot of people say they hate it. I've ran it, but not like in the Miatas. I mean, I haven't ran it a whole lot.
We've just cut the track. Barker in front is pitting.
Jason, can you jump in here? But he's saying this.
Hey, what's up, Jason?
I said hi.
P8.
Oh, did you? I didn't hear you. We was running our mouth.
Oh, we gotta get Jason in this
Whatever.
league next week. Shoot, I didn't even think about it.
The next car is car number 7.
Doing GT3 Road Atlanta race.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Want to get you signed up.
Yeah.
And being fully exposed is terrible at this track.
Not bad. You haven't wrecked.
Why did you say that?
Well, I am totally shit shit. I just speeded in the pits and I don't know how, dude.
You got to use that limiter, bud. Yeah, you got to use the
Turn it off till
limiter.
I hit the yellow line. It was like my dash lights up orange. I mean, it was like lit up the whole time. I never turned it off. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the replay. It's blowing my mind. I don't know how I done that.
Nicholas is reeling you in. The gap's now 7.3. He's quicker than you into turn 5. There's an incident in turn 10. We think it might be Skelton.
Jason's interested in endurance racing, working on his license.
If I don't fuck up this time out, I might be able to get to C right now.
Seem like you're doing good in that series you've been running.
Honestly, dude, I fucked up the other night. They've been doing races where it's been fucking pouring out,
Yeah.
and like, it's so hard to race against like somebody in the Miata because you have to pass them.
Yeah.
So like, honestly, the other night I lost 30 iRating because I got 13x because like these got like right off the start somebody missed the corner and wadded everybody up.
Oh man. Bad luck.
So yeah, like I think it was like 6 of us wrecked going into turn 1, and I didn't qualify either, so that sucked. And then I got one off the track once, and then was passing a Miata, and he like just went out going down the straightaway. I don't fucking know. So that was a 4x, and then I went off track, so another 2. But then
That lap was
I just left after that.
Oh,
22.79.
man. Sounds like a disaster.
and I got like minus 30, and I was like, what the fuck? So
Yeah, that I rating can be tough. Was you driving a Miata?
no, I was driving the GT4 BMW. I think it is.
Yeah. Car's sweet. The old one in the Some Car Production Car Challenge or whatever it's called. It's a great
Yeah.
series.
You get huge iRating if you don't get any X. You get like 0.28, 0.2.
Yeah. 25-minute races.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Yeah, that's a lot of turns.
It's 14 laps at Okayama.
And multi-class. Yeah, it's great.
I think it's safe to say at this point that getting tires was not the business.
No. Yeah, we did good there. 'Cause I feel fine.
Yeah, but you let me do it anyway. It was for the sake of science.
Oh yeah. Sorry. You been able to catch me at all?
Hell no. I'm sitting like I'm literally sitting like the same as I came out. You know what I mean? Like it cost me time in the pits, and I'm just kind of hovering now. So I don't know.
Is
And now I'm
GT4s
off the
below
road.
Yes.
GT3s?
Yes.
Warned about track limits.
Speed. Just as fun. I like doing the roar before the 24 special event with the GT4 cars.
In front.
I think I'm going to run the prototype in that event this year.
Well, yeah, get that Porsche GTP. That thing's sexy.
Yeah, there's a GT4 racing class prototype too. I was going to get the slower one first. But yeah, I'm down to do GTPs in the future. Maybe the LMP2 car.
Yeah, I'm sure that would be fun.
GTP is fun, dude. They're just fast as hell.
Yeah.
How's the McLaren in the GT4s?
What about it?
Are they good?
Oh yeah, you can't go wrong with any of them.
Nah, the Aston Martin I didn't like.
Yeah, it's the Porsche I've heard good things about. The Mercedes, depends if you want front or like mid-engine car too. So if you want a front engine car like the Mustang we race, go with the Mercedes or the BMW. And if you want something kind of mid-engine, go with the Porsche and the McLaren. Yeah,
Dude, I'm
they have a
blowing every
slight
corner
different
right
feel.
Blue flag.
Yeah, they're a little different.
Now I'm at that point in the run where my lap times are just sucking hind tit.
Blue flag.
And that fuel fucked me up. I was just paying way too much attention to that instead of driving.
Yeah, we got to figure out that issue. Definitely take a look at it tomorrow.
I think it definitely has to be the fixed setup. I don't see, like, there's no way a driving style is going to change that. I mean, you know, you're not going to burn that much more fuel.
Yeah, we'll have to test it. We'll test it tomorrow. I just want to know why.
Yeah. I'm with Matt. It might be like rear gear or something.
Yeah.
Because I imagine most people
P9
there's probably
behind is now 3.1.
I just got lapped, bro, in 8th place. What the hell's going on here?
They're fast up there.
I'm just gonna
Like
sail
3
into a
seconds
corner and
faster.
take him out. I refuse to be lapped.
Oh, yes. Don't get us kicked out of here.
It's either wreckers or wreckers, dude.
NASCAR. Jason, you coming tomorrow? Turn some laps? Atlanta
Yeah.
Sunset?
What time are you
Okay,
starting that
Matthew,
up?
you've used
6
half your
Eastern.
fuel.
Yeah, so I'll be on at 7. I'll run it for a little bit. I do have a league race I got though.
Okay, no problem.
But I'm gonna come run at 7 for a while.
Between 6 and 9. So you got time.
I think the league race starts at 8:30.
Okay, cool. Got a little time to set some laps.
Yeah. Where's it gonna be at?
Road Atlanta.
I probably have to buy the track and the car.
You don't have to run the Mustang if you don't want to. Just run.
I have the BMW GT3 car.
Yeah,
I know.
so if you don't want to buy the car yet, you can run the BMW. Have it open up. All the GT3 cars.
Well, you guys are running the setup, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll just buy the Mustang.
Well, I just had my best lap in the race. That's not bad.
No, definitely not.
following this leader.
Wait for the chances to come, mate. 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes.
He's showing you some speed.
He's gaining on you. The gap
Yeah, he's
is
showing me a
now
little bit, but
2.5
he's
seconds.
gapping me now, so.
What's he driving?
Porsche.
Oh, I love that car.
Now, if we really wanted to be competitive, we would be driving different cars at different tracks.
Yeah, I'm too slow for that. When
Yeah,
our
I can
split,
see that.
when our split gets there, I think yeah.
Yeah.
Your last lap time was at 1:23.45.
Be
Yeah,
like
buying
the
setups.
top split at Daytona. It's the Mercedes only Cup.
Absolutely.
Oh dang, hold on, I'm here. I'm gonna get fifth. Somebody had a problem.
Who's got a problem?
Fifth place had a problem. I got to get around him. Maybe. They're gonna stick with me, I think. Getting lonely.
I know the feeling.
Talk to me, Goose.
Yeah.
You've just done a 1:22.48. Sector 1 is 1.1 off the pace. There's an incident in Zone 5. It looks like Nicholas.
Ah. I way overdrove that.
We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Matthew. The gap to P9 behind is now 12 seconds.
Oh, car does not feel as good right now.
I think I have 10x right now, and I think it's all in turn 10 because I swear I cut that corner every single time and I don't care.
Oh dang. How many X you got, Chris?
5.
Got y'all beat?
I think, well, obviously I spun out, so yeah. What
Oh
you
yeah,
got?
you 0.
Wow.
Bro, if you
Yeah,
got
was
0,
that-
you're not aggressive enough on the track.
I'm cruising.
Every time
Hey,
I
what
go
is-
through the switchback on 10, it's like I get the cut going into that because I want to set up for getting off and into that roundabout going to the start finish.
Gotten real close to getting incidents, penalties at 25x. Some of our 3-hour races. We got a
Oh, yeah.
24x one race.
Yeah, and
It
then
gives
I
you a
had to
drive
drive
through.
the last
You've got 10
hour
minutes of fuel
with
remaining.
0x for the last hour. It was
Yeah, I was getting like little off tracks every now and then, and it added up. It was a problem.
Yeah, It's like I was telling you, like,
5 minutes remaining. 5
I
minutes
just
left.
regret it so much, man. When me and Steven ran that one, I wasn't even thinking about incidents. And
Yeah.
he was just poking around. I was like, man, you get a drive through at 25. And he's like, oh shit, we're at 24. I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
Yeah, they add up, and you don't even think about it because you're just trying to. That's just how you drive the track.
One thing about this track, I don't think, you know, there's some tracks they just have multiple spots that are really easy to get it. I don't feel
Yep.
like this one's too bad.
Circuit of the Americas.
Really.
Yeah.
Yeah, really
That's
bad.
a long ass circuit. I do know that.
Well, that and there's just like absolute 180-degree turns on a hairpin.
Yeah.
A lot of them are really
loop-de-loos.
flat too, ain't they? Like no banking.
No.
Really? Okay.
I'm gonna have
Hills
to.
Skelton.
I'm gonna have to behave in the 10 hour for sure. Hopefully they give us more than 25 though, for a 10 hour
so
race.
too.
I would think so. Yeah. I think Coda, it's like a 2 minute some lap time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
Something
I
in
guess it
there.
depends on what car you're in.
It's long.
Yeah, I think next year that charity race, we're gonna try the street stocks.
There's so much fun on the road.
Yeah.
I really like Matt Gall and I have been liking that Legends Series road that officials just started this season.
Yeah,
I
those are
refuse to
fun.
race them, but I'll
yeah.
practice them. The street stock is an amazing road car though.
Yeah. Yeah, that week 13 they have that it's like tube twisters and frame twisters.
Yep. I race that.
Yeah. fun as
It's a
shit.
blast.
Do you actually race it or do you just practice it?
Week 13 I race it. Just trying to keep it all GT3 rating right now.
Me and Steven got in a league that were running the trucks at road courses. That was pretty fun, but it was highly competitive.
You know where the trucks are fun is Mid-Ohio.
Really.
Oh yeah. Great
Yeah, I
track.
like that. Yeah.
Be cool if Refneck switched it up, did a different road course.
I told Tim you needed to, man. I'm just so burnt out on Watkins Glen. I wouldn't care if I never run another lap there in the truck.
Canadian would be great.
Lime Rock.
Oh yeah, make it a free
Rut's
one.
good.
Yeah.
That's
I
where
like Rutskogan, but
that's where the trucks are going in real life. Lime
yeah, I
Rock.
seen that.
Oh hell yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're
It's
gonna
right here
run
in
that.
Connecticut.
That's 2 minutes left.
It's only like an hour and a half away from me.
Oh, you should go to that.
I might. Depends if I'm racing.
I went to my closest road course last August. Saw IMSA, and it was a blast. It's like going to the beach.
Oh, man.
I don't like the beach.
This is a beach with race cars instead of ocean.
Way cooler. I'm gonna come out next year, Rick, and we'll go to Richmond when NASCAR goes.
I'll be a blast. Let me know. I'm really close to Martinsville and Bristol as well. Actually, Charlotte's only 2 hours from me, so I go to Charlotte.
That
Shoot,
was
you're not that far from me,
23,
about an hour,
113.
sure.
Yeah, about 2 from Charlotte.
Texas is a
All-Star
fun
race
track
last year.
too.
Oh, yeah, man.
I've been wanting to come back to Austin to go to the road course. Well, yeah,
Say
I
when.
didn't think about it though.
I'm 15 minutes from there. Well, maybe like
Nice.
30, 40, but
Yeah.
But yeah, Texas Speedway up in Dallas is a lot of fun for NASCAR.
I bet.
There's a little spot that I go where the seats, and it has a whole paddock with a bar and private restrooms and stuff for like anybody who has those tickets.
Oh, cool.
And I get those, and so you're in the shade all day in turn one, and it's really a blast, man. It's just a really good viewpoint.
Wow, that's worth it.
Oh man, dude.
Oh, I better get white flag. My fuel light just came on.
Fucking raining here.
Oh no.
Back out.
Yeah. Do a different series.
Or start from the pits.
GR86.
Start from the pits.
All right, Matthew.
Got
They really
29
need to
left.
think about doing a little bit of safety rating forgiveness when it's in the rain.
Oh yeah, for sure.
White flag. One more to go.
Dude, I was like hydroplaning so bad in the rain the other day, like I couldn't keep it straight with traction control on. It was like grabbing the front wheels and shit.
I tell you, who can drive in the rain, dude. When it's like an absolute monsoon, Steven Shue, dude, he kicks my ass if the track's just like as wet as it can get.
Matt Gall's good in the wet too.
Like
Yeah, I
the other
was
day when it started
putting out
raining
some
with
decent
me
times
and
at
you,
Glen.
Baldwin, it
What
was
was
fine. When me and you were racing the other day, I was fine in the rain.
It wasn't really raining too hard.
No.
Is it? It was like misting.
That was the endurance we did at Watkins Glen. It was as wet as it could possibly be and just
Yeah.
pouring the whole time.
We only practiced in the dry. We're like, oh, okay. That's what it is.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Still finished like 4th.
Damn, that's pretty good, dude.
Didn't
We had a good top 5. Even though Mark Morton took it off track and nosed it into the wall, we still did really good.
Yep.
Was it raining from the start, or did it like?
It was the
start
whole
raining?
damn race, dude.
It just started raining harder.
Yeah, I mean, it was going from bad to worse.
I've just always thought it'd be interesting if it started raining and you have to like, come around on slicks and pit.
They started doing that when we did it. Rain was just introduced, and now they have it to where it's dynamic like that, and so you have to make that decision. When do I switch to my wet tires or back to my dry tires, whatever it be,
Yeah, I'm starting.
Which I
on
think
wet
is
tires
really
right now.
cool.
I watch
It's
a lot of MotoGP, and they do that flag to flag, like you can just come in when you want, and it's interesting.
yeah.
Sometimes it'll be raining on like one side of the track or just a few turns, and the rest is dry, so you can take a gamble, and stay out.
But you'll see, like, in the endurances, like, if we ever do anything like that, or just, like, what our strategy is in general, Rick and I pretty much try to treat it like whoever's driving is just driving. It's the other guy's job to think,
Yeah.
and figure out what the heck you need to be doing, because you can't do both.
Yep. I definitely can.
And then you gotta just be like, all right, if that's what you think, and then when you get out of the car, you figure out if it makes sense or not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one of my biggest problems. I don't have a one-track mind per se, but when I'm racing, I get so focused, I'll like forget to do shit.
Yeah, we can help you out.
Yeah.
It's easier. It's like driving with crew chief at all times.
If
Yeah,
I have
exactly.
it selected to wet tires before I join into the race, like on the garage,
Yep.
I'll start with wet tires, correct?
Correct.
You should, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so when I come into Roughneck Season 2, I had never pitted at all in iRacing. I'd only ran like really short races.
That's
So
funny.
like, if it wasn't for Steven or Jeffrey,
Look out
I
for the
would
pit
have been
speed
totally
limit.
lost.
Activate limiter. Box in
I just
11.
done what they did. They
130
do
feet.
first pit and stuff.
Nice.
Well, that
300
wasn't the
feet.
result I wanted, but it's still fun and learned a lot.
100
Yeah,
feet.
that was a great experience.
Yeah, that was essentially that race right there. Aside from having to pit, was your endurance single run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that normally what y'all do about an hour.
Yeah, you can get about an hour out of the 29 gallons, and
Yep.
and so then it makes it really easy for strategy if you get an hour every time. If it gets off, and I guarantee you it's going to get off in the 10 hour, then you really got to start calculating when you need to pit, how much you actually need to get.
Who's getting the most amount of time?
Yeah,
Out of the
who's
tank, too.
who's getting the most time out of their run, and is it going to line up to where we need to switch and not go in order, have somebody else actually finish the race out of order because their drive style, and it'll be a lot of fun. And I'll be the first one to give up my seat. Like, I really don't care if I drive the most. I actually enjoy crew chiefing and engineering just as much as I do driving.
Yeah, dude, I definitely don't have an ego when it comes to stuff like that. I'm the
Front
same way. I
left,
can sit and watch them have just
83%.
as much
Front
fun.
right, 89%. Rear left, 88%. Rear right, 92%.
It's a really good time. It's so nice
What?
to go back and forth between road racing and oval too when the season's happening.
Yep.
Oh no, I fucked up, boys.
All right, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna get out my headset.
Okay.
That was
no,
sweaty.
boys, I fucked up.
Probably not the most exciting
going on?
thing, but it was kind of fun.
It was pouring.